Hello, hello. What's going on? I am here, finally. Stupid computer had to restart and all the things. It's Cass. What's going on, Cass? My computer was like, hey, you know that thing you've been doing? Where you've been trying to get rid of those viruses on your computer? You need to restart, like, right now. Immediately. So, you know. Good timing. Good timing there. Sending emails, avoiding homework. That works. Yep, that sounds about right. Yep. Big is this? This is not very big at all. No, not that big. No, not even that big. That big. That's a good size. That way I can use a bigger brush. Oh no! Assaulted by gluten. Did they bring you the wrong thing, or did you just not realize there was gluten in it? I hope to God it wasn't one of those moments where they went, this chick's gluten-free. Bleh. And then gave you the wrong thing, because I know people do that with, like, coffee. Like, if you ask for, like, soy, sometimes you get those people who are like, you can totally get fired for that, too, by the way. It's like, but those stupid baristas who are like, oh, look at this skinny white girl who wants soy in her coffee. I'm gonna give her whole milk, stupid skinny bitch. And then, obviously, that doesn't go well because asking for soy milk is a personal choice and sometimes a dietary choice. Oh, they touch it with a glove with wheat on it. Gotcha. If anybody ever does that to you at a coffee shop, you can totally get them fired for that. That's 100% against the rules. Gotcha. So you didn't know it was gonna have gunk in it. That's a pretty specific intolerance if it's something that even just having a glove that touched wheat products. That's gotta be terrifying. It's gotta be scary going anywhere that you know they serve gluten. Like, for me with tomatoes, it's like just a... Like, it's more like at the amount sort of thing. So, like, if I... if I get, ketchup, it's not a big deal. But if it's like, if I eat the whole tomato or I put too much ketchup on something, then it's a problem. It's like the amount of it, not just... Because it's more the acid, I think, than... Or something like gluten or like a peanut allergy. I know it's just the specific contact with the product, regardless of how much it is. Oh, sad. I would have the hardest time giving up bread, to be honest. I'm so glad I'm not gluten intolerant. I don't know how people who aren't gluten intolerant just give up gluten. I know it's a fad diet and it's like whatever, but it just... How do you even get on that fad diet? Like, what? Yeah, tomatoes do taste anyway. I don't even really like tomatoes. They're just, you know. Don't eat them. Ugh. Yepperoonies. Part of me is doing this commission rush type deal just because I have so many and I need to get through them all. But part of me also is trying to avoid working on more of my Jadoa sheet because I have to do the city next and it just hurts me. Because drawing cities is not fun. Well, it could be fun. It could be... I could make it fun. But I'm one of those people, every time I draw a city or like something big like that that's a lot of my comfort zone, I'll be like, yeah, this looks awesome. And then like 3 days later, I'll find a reference that would have totally been helpful while I was working on it. And then I look at the other thing and I'm like, well, frick, this isn't that good now. I feel like you're early too. I don't know. Everybody's been, I don't know if maybe it's because school started, but it seems like yesterday and today it took people a little while to show up. So probably, I'm guessing it's a school thing. They definitely posted it in the Discord. Yeah, I guess you're the one who's early this time. Yeah, like, so today on DeviantArt, I found this reference that I'm gonna use as reference. I don't know what this is or what it's from, but these buildings have, like... I mean, the buildings don't really have the shape. Like, they're a little simpler than I want, but the colors along the edges I love, and I love these like drapes over the stairs here. So like I'm gonna use this as reference. Found that as reference for something else. I just thought that big monster looked awesome, to be honest. Found something else earlier. I don't remember what it was. Oh hey, Ada Dyer. Oh, you have been here. Okay. Oh, I didn't see you. You're just lurking. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, I don't know where everybody is. Everybody's just, must be busy tonight. That's alright. You know? Happens. Some nights people will be busy. I'm okay with that. You up to? Yeah, so I found all this reference today, and I was like, well, shit. I could have put so much more detail into my thing, and it could have been way better, and so I'm gonna have to make it better. Yes, I saw you were working on a new playlist. I'm very excited about it. Hey, a stop sign. What's going on? What's going on? Now I have a variety of... I have an option of which playlist I want to. I will have multiple choices. That's what you are, though, Dyer. You are the Axie Stack DJ, after all. Bored and getting tired? Yeah, dude. I feel you. I'm a little bit tired, but I really wanted to stream, so here I am. Oh, okay. That's fine. Hey. I'm okay with it being pretty much the same because I like all the songs you have on the current playlist, so, you know, I either switch between them, or if it's, you know, if, like you said, the new playlist has a lot of the old stuff on it, then that's fine too. Considering making multiple alternate playlists for different moods, and then I started organizing it and realized it's way too much work. No, you're fine. And actually, if you want to mix in, like if you... I'm trying to think of, like, I'm not good at genres. Cass, what was the kind of music you were playing today? What was that, like, techno kind of stuff? maybe not like full out, like, I don't know. Sometimes I like that kind of music. It makes me want to dance. And sometimes that gets me into a mood to draw, but sometimes it doesn't, and I don't know, I'm tempted to ask you to put it on the playlist, like some stuff like that on the playlist, or have a separate playlist just of like more high energy stuff, but that's still light, you know? Because I feel like doing like techno or like I don't know, like I'm tempted to want a playlist that has that kind of stuff on it, but at the same time, like, it's really easy to switch the mood from like chill to not chill with that. I don't know. Separate playlist of higher energy stuff. Okay, yeah, if you ever feel like doing it, maybe that would be something fun to have. That looks like garbage. Let's do this like a regular person. Let's do this the smart way. Oh, hey, Aubrielle, it's okay. You're good. Hey, you do you. What you working on? I want to know what you're working on. Oh, I figured everybody was busy. You guys all have your own stuff to work on. You got your own stuff to do. I'm just here. You know, I'm just here hanging out. There, now it's a circle. Yeah, dude, send it to me. I want to hear it and use it. In case I'm ever in the mood to rave. Ah, cool. Very cool. Yeah, do it. Oh, I love when you guys share stuff in the Discord. Aubrielle, I didn't... Do you stream, Aubrielle? Didn't know. You're working on a stream banner, though I assume that you are a streamer also? Oh, okay, you stream on Picardo. Gotcha. I started out on Picardo, but I don't know, I didn't like the interface all that much, and I never really got a lot of people on there. I got a lot more people following me on Twitch, so when they offered me affiliate, I was like, dude, I'm in. Hey, you know what? It's not about being better or worse than anybody else. It's about having fun, enjoying what you're doing. So if you're having fun streaming, it doesn't matter if I'm better than you or you're better than me or anything in between. You should have seen my streams like a year ago, man. I had like no intro, no nothing. I just showed up and played video games. Great. And horrible. This is not the guy from the date drawing. This is, although this is the same person. Like, this is the same person's artwork. This is, or character, I should say. This is a piece for each. This isn't the same character, though. The slightly feminine gay boys, though, seems to be Mage Winter's thing. Mage isn't here for me to make fun of him again, dang it. I like poking fun at Mage for his gay escapades. Mostly because it impacted my stream in a positive manner. Because now I get to tell people the story about how the one time one of my, I could tell people the story, like, you know, friends and family about the one time that one of my followers accidentally flashed my stream without meaning to. That is, like, one of my favorite stories of things that have happened here so far. I mean, I have, like, a long list of favorite things that have occurred since I started this channel, but Jesus Christ, that's a pretty good story. Different universe, I think, too? He isn't here to answer questions. I think this is from Mage's, like, canon story, but then the Jesus character with the lizard, I think they're, like, a D&D campaign character. So I think they're different worlds. I really don't know, though. But this character's name is Fritz, I believe. I keep getting it mixed up. Lugli, what up? Oh, I pronounced your name right that time. Yes. Victory to me for pronouncing your name properly. The Jesus character with the lizard, yes. That honestly, that sums up Age really well. The Jesus character with the lizard. That's that was 2007. Yeah, it's the Jesus and the lizard. Ah, Scrim. Gotta love the Scrim. Are you murdering anyone? My character is gonna be very disappointed if you're not murdering anyone. I was bringing it up for Aubrielle, just in case she hadn't seen it. I don't remember if she saw it. Yeah, stop sign. I know you were there. I remember you were there. I don't remember if Aubrielle was there, though. She might have been. I don't remember. You're always murdering someone in Skyrim? Good. Very good. My character will be proud of you. So, I caught myself doing it today when I was working on something at work, but I never understand, and I'm not judging, but I never understand artists who do the rough sketch and don't do another sketch that has, like, facial features or whatever, and then spend, like, 15 minutes going, until they get the line, like, perfect. I don't get it. Why not just sketch the line first, and then you have something slightly different to work on? But I caught myself doing it today because I was trying to draw something, and I just could not get the line right. And I kept undoing and undoing and undoing, and I went, "Stop it, Katie. You are being the people you don't understand." Ah, 2-hour delay. That's awesome. I'm jealous of your 2-hour delay, to be honest. Although I could give myself a self-imposed 2-hour delay. Also, work was the worst thing ever today because it's so fucking dry in my office and my sinuses were on fire. Cass feels my pain. I think Cass understands. It happened because I was looking for somebody to- I was looking for other- after Cass went offline, I just was poking around in the creative tag looking for other people to watch. And I found somebody who they were nice enough, but they spent like 5 minutes on just the one spot on the character's face, just drawing the line over and over and over again. But their sketch was like, it was like, you know, the character's face was like that's what it looked like. And then they're sitting there with their little line going. Like, they just kept doing it, and I was like, okay, you need to either sketch your character or stop. Just pick one. Not if that's their creative process, no judgment, it just seems like a waste of time to me. Like, I try to get my strokes all in one go, you know? Like, I try to get them, and if it's not perfect, you just move on. You just, you know, add a little bit of width or whatever. The most times usually I either undo a whole bunch if I'm trying to get a really specific angle, and if it doesn't work the first, like, 2 or 3 times, I rotate the canvas. Or I, like, color, like here, I can't get this corner, so I'm just gonna, like, thicken the corner, you know? I don't know. Just seems weird to me. But no, you know what? Not judging other people for their creative process. You know, if that's what works for them, that's fine. I just don't get it. I don't understand why you wouldn't take the extra 3 seconds to draw the character's face so you don't struggle so much, but that's fine. You know, whatever works for you, I guess. Seems like a waste of time to me. Everybody's got to work their own way, though. You know? I try to be nice to everyone, you know. No judgment on the people who do that, just don't get it. No judgment, it's your style that's horribly inefficient. Yes, me. Put that on a t-shirt. I'm not judging you as a person. Just, your style seems horribly inefficient. In my opinion, your style is horribly inefficient. That is the opinion of a very opinionated Lotl who likes to pretend like she's not very opinionated. It's an Arenis! What's going on? Shit! Kaz, I forgot to call you Billy Joel. I even wrote it down on my phone. I was like, don't forget to call Cass Billy Joel when she comes to the stream tonight. I forgot. Dang it. I even wrote it down. I'll remember one of these days. One of these days, like a month from now, okay? I'm gonna do it, and you're gonna be like, what? Because I will suddenly remember, like 3 weeks from now, I'll remember that I was gonna do that, and you will have forgotten, and because that's how my brain works. There's an inside joke or something, and I want to do it so bad, but I forget, and then both of us forget, and then suddenly my brain's like, hey, you remember that thing? Yeah, I think it's great that you guys are starting to use the general voice chat. I mean, some of us don't have a lot of time. The problem with voice chat is that it's not something you can do from anywhere, necessarily. Like, I can't use voice chat from work at all. So text chat is the only thing I can use, but the fact that somebody's getting some use out of the voice chat is awesome. It was fun hanging out with a couple of you guys in the voice chat the other night, but that was kind of a rare opportunity for me to do that, so I'm glad you guys are using it. I made the video games chat in case there's people who, like, play a similar game, like if there's a couple of you that play World of Warcraft and you want to just use the voice chat, on the Axie Stack for it. That's like a special chat just for you guys, but I'm glad you guys are using it. I want to try to spend more time in the voice chat with you guys on the weekends when I'm not streaming. Oh, it's actually real easy. You go down here. Hang on. Leroy Chicken. Holy shit. I have so many notifications. Yeah, you just... It's gonna connect to me, so it's gonna get weird. But you just click, and now you're in. That's it. That's all it is. And now I'm in the voice chat by myself, talking to myself. And then if you want to leave, you just do that. So all you have to do is click on the voice chat. If your microphone's not connected, I don't remember how to do it on Mac. Yeah. You go to voice and video, and you select your, microphone and your headphones, or your, default's fine. Mine says built-in microphone. I don't know why, but yeah, that's the thing. So that's how you do it. Yeah, maybe tomorrow sometime. I don't know what I'm up to tomorrow, but if I'm around tomorrow, I'll totally do it. I'm planning on doing one of my, I'm gonna like, slightly chop up some vegetables and throw them in the oven for a half-hour dinners, so I'll probably have a little bit of time to just chill out and hang out with you guys. I finished Marvel Defenders, so I'm not, binging anything at the moment, so, yeah, maybe we can hop in voice chat tomorrow. That'd be awesome. A bunch of us just hop in there, or just us, whoever wants to be in the voice chat. I won't use it during, like I said, text chat the other day. Like, I won't use it during streams because it would just be so much noise on my end, but, you know, that doesn't mean that I can't do it when I'm not streaming, so I'm 100% okay with that. Yeah, it's real easy. I'm not gonna lie, I was so tired after work today, I definitely just ordered. And then I was like, no, you were being so good before. Being so good at not eating bad. Just don't order a pizza. Make real food. Stop sign. Okay. Well, I'll see you later. Maybe tomorrow? A little bit? Sigh? Is there anything in your, selection? Or I don't know how the tools work in Sigh. Is there anything called stroke? Or, like, stroke selection? Or anything like that? Usually usually surrounding something with a border is called a stroke. At least in Photoshop it is. See you later, stop sign. Have a good night. See you around. I don't know if that hand looks like garbage or not, but it exists, so, you know, I'm good with it. If only Nugget were here. Nugget's, like, the only person I know that uses Psy, and it's not because it's a bad program, it's just I don't know anybody else who uses it. No, not a judgment on Paint Tool Psy. I just used it. Sorry, Pain Tool Psy. This commission rush is going to turn into me just doing the line art for Age's piece. Cass is like, nah, I'm out. No thanks, friends. Fuck it, dude. Fuck it. You know, I don't like to condone people not doing their homework, but seriously, fuck it. Don't do it. Who fucking cares? It's pretty free though as far as software goes. You know, it's certainly nowhere near as bad as Photoshop, because Photoshop is either $600 for the Adobe suite or it's like $7. Actually, you know what? I was kind of pissed about Adobe going subscription when it first happened, because it kind of sucks for people like me who use it like all the time, but you know, to have to nickel and dime us to death for it. But the cheapest Adobe package, the cheapest Adobe Photoshop rental it comes with just Adobe Photoshop and, something called Lightbox. I don't know what that is, but it comes with only those two programs. It doesn't have any of the other programs in it, and it's like $7 a month. And what's cool about it is that you also get a subscription to Adobe Portfolio, which is their, like, portfolio hosting service. And you don't have to get any extra hosting. It's all, like, you know, through them, so you don't have to, like, pay for a domain name or anything, or you don't have to pay for the domain hosting, and so then you can just buy your, like, my website, artsyaxolotl.com, this is an Adobe Portfolio website, and I just stuck my own, URL on it, so... So, like, I was kind of, I wasn't very happy about the cloud stuff at first, but then, I don't know, that seemed, the portfolio thing kind of made it worth it to me, because then I don't have to go through a site like Wix or anything like that to try to, like, pay for it, because I'm already getting it with Photoshop. Like, if I'm gonna get the most recent version of Photoshop, I might as well get a portfolio with it too, you know? Although, if you're somebody who needs the whole Adobe suite, then it's really expensive. Then it's like $30 a month, and then it's like a whole nother bill on top of everything. It's not just like a little, you know, nickel and dime shit. Because if you need like Illustrator and all that, then you have to go for the $30 package. There's no cheaper way to do it, or whatever. I don't remember how much now, but you have to go for like the really there's like no middle ground. It's like you either get just Photoshop and Lightbox, or you get everything, and it's kind of weird, to be honest. But train of thought disappeared there. Oh, but I'm lucky because I still have the disc for CS5, I think it was, that I had. So if I need things like Illustrator, so if I need Illustrator or InDesign, I could just get it off that CD, and it's just an older version of it. I didn't feel like for it because I already paid for it. It mostly sucks for people who already paid. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about it. It's like another stupid subscription thing, but on the other hand, I guess it's, to me, it's not as bad as it could be. You know, I don't know. Maybe that's just, maybe I got used to it. I'm not saying Wix is a bad site. You have to pay money to use that life. Like, not only do you have to buy your domain name, but you also have to pay Wix money to use, or whatever website you're using. You know, so I already paid like $12 for the arxieaxolotl.com, and now I have to pay Wix another like what, $5 or $6 to that domain. No thanks. I'll just go through Adobe, and since I'm paying $7 for Photoshop anyway. You feel me? I guess what I'm saying is it worked for me. It worked for me. Is this Ori? It is Ori. I'm really excited to play that game tomorrow, actually. Like, when I was home for Christmas, watching you guys do all this world building, and, you know, I was really into world building, and that's all I wanted to do for, like, weeks, so I stopped playing Ori. Partially because my controller was busted, but also partially just because I wanted to do world building, and now that I'm back playing Ori, I just want games again. Like, now I'm back to, like, my normal, like, I could do either, so I'm gonna do this one. Need something to play next, though. Still juggling my thoughts on what I want to play next. You guys gave me so many good suggestions. I'm gonna miss Ori in Blind Forest when it's done. Yeah, you should probably go get some rest. See you later. Have a good night. Rest well. Heal your poor sad stomach. That's true. Oh, and actually, didn't you tell me that Subnautica is getting a full release soon, too? Maybe that's on the list. At least maybe for a little while, just to see what's different. Because I haven't played it since October. Because I didn't want to play any more of it, because I got tired of all the bugs. I got tired of getting stuck in walls, mostly. You guys did recommend a lot of games. So I definitely have a ton to choose from. You guys left me with very many choices. It's just a matter of me buckling down and actually choosing one. Actually, yeah, I'm back in a point where I could spend a little bit of money if I wanted to get something I don't have, which is a lot of things. Have most. If you want to spend money. Yep. Spending money's not always something I can do, but I'm, you know, Christmas is over, so. Hey, do you want to rotate, please? Thanks. No, no one ever really. Actually, one of my favorite, you know, like, well, maybe some of you guys haven't worked, but people make stupid jokes. Like, customers make stupid jokes sometimes where they're like, oh, I guess it didn't ring up, so it must be free. And, like, everybody knows that joke, so that joke gets real old real fast. But this one dude one time, fun fact if you've never checked out a Baby's Switch. But, and actually, I think most places say this now, but it'll say, is the amount correct? Or whatever. But at Babies R Us, it says, is this amount okay? And one time I had this guy, he looks at it, he goes, well, the amount's not okay, but, you know, I guess I gotta pay it, right? And it was just so funny, because it was not like the typical, oh, it must be free joke. Like, it was like such a unique, haha, I don't want to pay money joke, and it was really good, and I will never forget that guy, because he was great. Like, I've never had anybody say that particular thing to me. Oh, one of my other favorite customers was the old guy. I think he was, like, a first-time grandpa, maybe. But he comes up to the counter carrying all this, like, stuff in his arms. He's got, like, a big arm full of, like, you know, bath toys and shampoo and all this, like, you know, like a little tiny bathrobe. Like, all this, like, bath stuff for a baby, and he drops it on the counter. And he looks me dead in the eyes, and he goes, these are for me. And I didn't know what to say, and his wife comes up behind him and smacks him in the shoulder, and he got like this shit-eating grin on his face. I laughed so hard. That couple was so great. Oh my god. These are for me. And then he kind of forgot about it a little bit, because when I was done checking him out and I handed him his receipt and I was like, enjoy your bath, and he looked at me weird and then started laughing because he remembered what he had said to me. It was so good. I met some delightful people when I worked at McDonald's, to be honest. I also met some not so delightful people, but oh my god, it was such a good when I'm looking back at it. Like, I could have had a much worse experience in retail, and that was a really good experience, because I met some really cool people. So many nice families. So, I had a guy in my store today who was either Scottish or English with a German accent, and he just kept cracking jokes about himself being a cheeky bastard. That's awesome. Sometimes people are great. Sometimes people are awful. Sometimes people are... I think we can't kill the entire human race, just the point. I think. The human race can live a little bit longer, I think, because there's still some good eggs left, I think. You know, there's like a couple good ones still kicking around. We might be okay. I don't know. That would totally make my day too, honestly. One of my favorite things to working there, specifically at Babies R Us, was that, like, so if you've never seen me in real life, which most of you have not, But I am approximately 230 pounds, and I am only about 5'3". So I'm short and a little bit chunky, and I have real short hair and glasses, and I just look like a dork. And but I'm pretty strong for my size and for my appearance. Like, as far as chunky nerds go, I'm pretty strong, and I can lift a car seat in box up onto my shoulders and just carry it. And so um this one, you know, so many times people would be like, excuse me, can you get somebody to help us with car seats? And I'm like, oh, what do you need? And they'd be like, oh, we like one, and we want it, you know, we need somebody to get it down for us. And I would be like, oh, I got it. And they're like, no, well, do you have any guys that can do it? And I'm like, first of all, there's no guys in the store right now, and second of all, I got this. And I just get up on the ladder and pull it down for them, and they would just look at me like, oh my god, are you Hercules? And I'm like, the car seat, guys, it's not that big a deal. I mean, see, the car seats aren't heavy, it's just that they're big. That's the problem with them. But, oh, that was fun. Also, it was fun whenever, you know, you'd get families that came to pick up their crib, and they'd bring, like, you know, sometimes they were smart and they'd bring this big old truck, sometimes they weren't, and they would bring, like, a Honda Civic to try to pick up their crib, and just not a good plan. But, I had a family that, the husband brought, it was him, the husband brought himself, he brought his dad, and I think his brother-in-law, maybe. So there were like 3 big muscular guys outside, and I've got me, all 5'3" of me comes rolling outside with the crib on a little dolly all by myself. I just, you know, I flipped that, and you know what, we were busy that day, and I flipped that dolly up, you know, I flipped that crib up onto the dolly all by myself. I didn't need any help. That's the benefit of being as heavy as I am, is that I can outweigh a crib onto a dolly. You just slide the crib up against the dolly, and you just stand on it and lean back until gravity does the rest. It's a little scary sometimes doing it, though. It's much safer to have more people, but we did not schedule well at my job, so. The one thing I couldn't do was deadlift those kind of things, though, so, like, once I was done bringing the crib out, the guys would have to do it themselves, because I was not strong enough to just deadlift an object. Like, I'd have to get it up on level, but once it was up, I had absolutely zero trouble carrying it. Hey, Line, would you like to work? I just complained about this earlier. Oh, did you post your thing, by the way? No, you didn't. I just remembered I was talking to you about your, stream thing. Forgot to check and see if you had posted it. I wanted to make sure I didn't forget. Yeah, I'm not gonna be too much help with that. I don't really know how Psy works. Can you look up on Google, like, how to do a stroke in Paint Tool Psy or something like that? I don't know if Psy calls it something different. Oh, okay, good. So you did find something. You should increase the video speed then. I think there's an option where you change the quality. You can change the speed of the video too. Just up it to like 1.5. Because then it'll just be slightly faster, but it won't distort the audio. I don't know. It makes me feel like things are going quicker. Hooray! Whew. Almost there. Humans take forever to line art. Almost there. A little bit more. Think this might be all I work on tonight, though, to be honest. I think as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to bed. I'm a little bit wiped. It's weird because I still physically well, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like all the normal like cold and flu symptoms are fine. It's just I'm just tired. Still. That kind of looks like a shoe. See you later, Flugly. Glad you stopped in for a little bit. See you later. Have a good night. Get some good rest. Yay! Almost done. I'm excited to see it. I always like when you guys share stuff in the art share. Fun to see how different everybody's stuff is, but it's also really fun to see how much you guys improve. Some of you guys have been working really hard to be better and get better, and that's fun to watch. It's fun to see you try really, you guys try really hard to get better, and then you do. The only thing more frustrating than trying and not getting better, than trying is not getting better by trying, but you always get better. I think that's the good thing about having an art community to be part of, that, even if you don't think you're getting better, other people will see it too. Hey, almost done for now is a good place to start. Here. Let me know when it's posted. Okay, hey, there's Mage's thing. Mage friend. Okay, so hey, there's one. What time is it? Oh, it's only 9:30? I got time. We can do something else. But waste of all. I was working on the Raccoon Fox a little bit today at work, so I'm gonna not work on that now. Let's do a little bit of the Tufted Deer. Do you? Start with the one in the middle. Because the one in the middle is the same as the one on the left. That his I really like this character. I like how this character came out. I was really excited to work on this character as soon as I got the commission request, and it came out exactly how I was picturing it, and so that made me happy. Because he looks just right. He looks exactly how So thank you. I'm glad you like him. I'm glad that he came out the way I was envisioning. Oh, how cute is that? Oh, I love it. Oh, I like it's like being drawn by the stylist. That's so cool. Oh, Oh, that'll be cute. Is that for, no, is that for when you're offline, or is that, for something on the page? I don't know Picardo too well. Yeah, yeah, all the text stuff always comes fast. Well, unless you do. Fine, you're totally allowed to do it first. Oh, for posting on it. Okay, gotcha. You can always replace the text on it to be an offline banner if that's something you need. I've reused pieces before for other stuff. I mean, the axolotl that's on my offline page is also on my stream announcement icon. It's also my avatar, so like I've reused stuff for everything. I feel like never check to see how big this document is. Well, rip. Hey, Sky, what's going on? Going pretty good. I'm working on a mission for somebody. They are not here at the moment, but you know, working on some commission stuff. I just realized I was working on this document too small, so rip me. So this character is this character is actually a hyena deer hybrid. The tufted deer mixed with a hyena. And tufted deers have the little fangs, and then he's also part hyena. Like, he's got spots, I guess. I don't know, I kind of like the idea. It's kind of an interesting hybrid. You don't hear that kind of hybrid too often. Or maybe you do. I've never heard of it. This is a first for me. I originally did the deer with like deer hooves and regular like the way anthro deer usually have, where it's like where like they have two fingers and each one's a little hoof. But the buyer asked if they could have regular canine paws, and I was like, absolutely, dude, whatever you want, man. Yeah, it's definitely unusual, but like in a good way, you know. I think it's one of the fun things about drawing anthro characters, to be honest, is that everybody comes up with something a little bit different. Even if I draw, like, the 6th wolf furry, you know, because I've gotten so many commissions for canine furries, but every single one's a little bit different. You know, I've gotten tons of lizards, dragons and lizards and all that kind of stuff, and not a single one has been exactly the same. Every single one I've ever worked on has been just a little bit different, and it's really, I think that's the fun of it. Oh, thanks, Guy. I'm glad you like them. I've had a lot of commissions kind of sitting on the back here, so trying to knock them out. We're working on what I was working on before that. I just finished the line art on this, so work on color later, but trying to knock out a bunch of these you know, kind of assembly lining these commissions a little bit because I'm spending too much time on some and not enough time on others. So I figured let's just, you know, do a bunch of them all at once. Finish all the line art on this. Finish all the line art on that. Keep going. Get them all done around the same time, I think. Free headshots is fun. I take it when you stream, you tend to do traditional Sky, or do you not do much, like drawing art? I know you do. I know Vex said you did. You stream oil painting. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, she said you do music too, correct? So streaming oil painting has to be interesting. Okay, little mix. Pottery and pottery music. I feel like Sky gets that a lot. I'm not good at oil painting. Twice a week. You have quite a few followers, don't you? Because I hear you're awesome, and it looks like you're awesome, so I'll have to catch one of your streams one of these nights. Days or whatever. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations, dude. Sounds like you deserve it. Sounds like you're working hard. And having fun, too. Gotta have fun. I don't even really like oil paint that much. I see why people like it, and I'm totally not knocking it. I love oil paintings, but I'm just not good at it. I'm not really good at traditional that much at all, period. Unless I'm able to do, like, line art style. Then I can figure it out, but... Acoustic guitar, ukulele, and some saxophone. Wow, that's a pretty good range of instruments. I can barely, I can speak, right? I very vaguely can pretend that I know how to play the ukulele. I sort of self-taught myself, and I can play it just enough to pretend like I know what I'm doing. Portions go all wonky? Yeah, I can't. I get really stressed out trying to figure out where stuff goes, honestly. I don't know. Something about layering the paint I don't understand very well. It's harder for me to work backwards. Because I always do line art, then color, then shading. Like, that's a specific order I do things in all the time. So when I have to go into painting and I have to go backwards, I have to go color, shading, then art, then lines, then I get confused. At least when it comes to acrylic, because it's hard to do the lines first. And I never really got good at any sort of technique. Text is sexy. I'm painting with acrylic for 10 years, and just within the past 6 months I've been getting into oils, and I paint with no brushes. This is Behind the Mask from Persona 5? No, that's next. This is Dearly Beloved from Kingdom Hearts HD 2.5 Remix. I was about to question how you paint with acrylics without having, or how you paint with oil with no brush, and then I remembered, you use the palette knife, don't you? Yeah, use the palette knife. That's pretty cool. I was gonna say, this doesn't sound like Persona music. It's Kingdom Hearts, yep. The Persona is the music that's coming up next. Oh, excuse me one moment. Someday this war will end and then I will stop blowing my nose. For now, I am trapped. Trapped with this definitely not a sinus infection that wants to pretend like it isn't a sinus infection. Probably a sinus. Or the beginnings of one. Because that's usually my life. Usually my life begins and ends with me, you know, thinking I'm not sick, and then all of a sudden it becomes something wild, like infection or whatever. Dude, humans are hard, but you got... Started a 3x4-foot self-portrait off-stream not too long ago, and it's been a lot of fun to work on. I've never been good at self-portraits specifically, but... You're the opposite of most people I know. Most people I know struggle really hard with landscapes, but they do really well with, humans or with just characters in general. It's, you know what, portraits and character stuff is hard. And, like, anatomy is hard, but it's so fun. It's amazing how the human body works, and you learn... Can you please grab? I am talking about something nice, and you are not being nice. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I would have taken my anatomy classes a little more serious, because it's fun now that I'm looking back at it all, and I wish that I would have paid more attention, because... It really is pretty fascinating. Ah, cool. I work during the day, so, like, when I came in to stream, Vex's stream a little while ago, earlier today, I was actually on my lunch break, so I tend to miss middle of the afternoon stream. I'll watch one of your VODs, because I definitely want to see, you in action. You could gift it to other people and it would be really awkward. Okay. Looks funny without the markings, but... Parts. Probably merged. That's how you do a symmetrical character. Half the symmetrical character, and then 5 p.m. Eastern, that's 4 o'clock for me. I am Central Time Zone, because I'm a nerd. This character is actually a lot of symmetrical things. I love when people, and I don't, like, encourage this I don't encourage any particular angles, just because I don't want to seem like I'm trying to get out of work, but I love when people buy character sheets where they just want a front and a back view, because you literally just flip the character. It's beautiful. It's so easy. It makes it so easy. And I feel bad, but... I had somebody one time ask me for a character sheet, but they wanted a side view and a back view, and I was like, you sure you don't want a 3/4 or a front view? Want to see the front of your character at all? I had to talk them into getting a front instead of a side. Sure. Understand their logic there, but alright. furnace. I'm totally gonna somebody. My sister and I kind of did that to my mom this year for Christmas, like a little bit. We she and I went on this website where you can make a puzzle. You can like put images and print your own puzzle, and my sister and I took pictures of ourselves with our mom and made her a puzzle for Christmas, and she just loved it. But we basically gifted her a puzzle that was a bunch of pictures of ourselves, and it was really funny. To us. It was funny to us. My mom thought it was great, but my mom and I just giggled. Well, yeah, you guys should check out Sky, because Sky sounds awesome, and I haven't actually seen his stuff yet, but, you know, Sky seems awesome, so now you know what time they stream. $10 minutes. Well, I got 10 minutes. You're right. Suck to clean it up if I didn't put it on a different layer. Lines. Hold on. Copy 70% opacity, thanks. Stop that. Be nice. Yeah. That's better. Okay, and then you just fix the pants. Folds always end up wrong because tension, whether or not they are accurate. They look vaguely correct for me. I'm a square like that. Now the deer has quit. Oh, forgot to erase the line. Key is that you have to be crafty like and by crafty I mean that you just don't. Alright, I got 5 minutes to do the back view. Let's do it. It's gonna get interesting. So this is how I do back views, by the way. You just bring the line art from the front view forward, and you just start erasing things. That's the back of the ear now. Back of the ear. And, let's see. Hair's gonna go front. Hey, Pop Devin, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Get all this nonsense out of here. Just start drawing it from the back. Give yourself a base to work off of by take the face out of there. That. Sometimes I fudge the front view a little bit just to make things, a silhouette a little nicer, so technically you wouldn't be able to see the press down its neck from the front, but I did that so that it just nice from the front. But and now the head is from the back. That's how you do that. And then this part's easy. So hopefully that helps somebody, because saves me a lot of time. That hand, I'm definitely gonna just copy paste to the other side. Gonna put that out there. Draw it again. Hands from the back. That in a minute, but let me do tail. Just realized I drew his feet backwards. I put the dew claw on the wrong side. When I did the sketch, I put the dew claw on the outside for some reason. Dew claw goes on the inside. Ah! Jace! Hi! You live! What's going on? I have done and alive. Very good. Excellent. Hey! Look what I did in a half hour. Those paws look so. I don't know how the paws should look from the back. Dude, I'm tired and I'm getting ready to go to bed. Alright, so. Next time we do things, we shall do color on this. I will have finished the line art on this. I started working on it at work, so I can finish that during lunch tomorrow. I can finish color on Mage's thing. And then this guy. Oh. This one's gonna be fun to do in color, because all of his cool patterns I'm gonna do on the color stage. Like, he has the hyena, you know, muzzle and paws, so I'm gonna put that in there later. But yeah, so that's what we did today. Those are the things that we have done. Alright, with that, I am going to head off to bed, I think, because I'm tired and I'm still sniffly, so I'm gonna go get some rest. So you guys, thanks for coming to hang out with me. Appreciate it. I will see you guys later on. Tomorrow we're gonna do Ori and the Blind Forest. I'm gonna see if we can finish the last dungeon, so we shall see. Is anybody around for us to raid? No one is immediately on my friends list. We're gonna just peace out. Nope, no one is immediately on my friends list. Okay. Oh, I'm glad you appreciate me. I appreciate you guys. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for all of you. Also, this music's really fucking loud all of a sudden. Wanna calm down, Pyre? Thanks. Alright. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Ori and the Blind Forest. Bye!